Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a new to me vendor haul. Now I want to say something really quick before I get into this haul. I know I've been trying quite a few new vendors, and I know previously I said I was going to stick to kind of like my tried and true, but I've actually really been enjoying trying out some new vendors. I do have like a laundry list of vendors I want to try out. My problem is, and maybe you guys can help me with this, is I usually, like most of the wax that I get, even the vendors that say pop your stuff in as soon as you get it, go for it, like it's good to go, I never listen to that, because to me I find curing is like of the utmost importance. Now I don't think you have to cure for like a year or two before you bust into things, but sometimes, like when I do reviews, that's just how things work out. Like sometimes that's when I get to my waxes, like a year later I will get to like a certain scent or a certain point where I had hauled things like a year ago, or you know the scents came from last year or whatever. Sometimes I don't do that on purpose. It's just when I get back around to that wax. Sorry, I don't know, whenever I start speaking in the morning, I don't do a lot of talking in the morning, so like when I start talking in front of the camera, my voice starts to go wonky. I should probably like warm up or something. Okay, so this vendor that I'm going to be talking about, oh, did I finish off what I was trying to say here? What I was trying to say is that, so like this vendor here, like you probably won't see me review, because I've had some questions on some of my other new vendors, and people ask me, you know, how do you like your wax? How does it perform and stuff? You know, honestly, I really probably won't have an answer. Like I'll probably warm, I know Sasha does this. I think that this is what Sasha does. I think because she warms her stuff like pretty, she likes to try her stuff when she gets it, I think is what I'm trying to say. So I think what she does is she'll put like a little slice in like a smaller room, maybe like kind of in the back, and maybe shut the door and then go in and see how it's doing. I think that's what she does. So maybe that's what I need to do, but I don't really touch my stuff until a little bit. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay. So this vendor is called SEMO, and I think it's supposed to be Southeast Missouri. I think is kind of where the name comes from. Now I've seen my friend Christy, she's a Scent Junkie. Is it 07? I should know her number because we are friends. And then also Sasha from Sasha Isms. Both of them have hauled this vendor. Now if you're a friend of mine and you've hauled this and I've forgotten you, I'm sorry. Those are just the two off the top of my head that I remember seeing. So I decided to check out her website and see what she had. I knew I wanted to place a small order with her. And she puts a handwritten note on the back, which I really appreciate. Just that special little touch. She does have a Facebook group. And, oh, she was also very kind too, because usually what I do before a restock is I will do like prep work. I will go in and see what's being restocked, and then I will search out scent descriptions. You can use the little search function sometimes to pop in the name of the scent that you're looking for, and sometimes you can find it talked about by other people, or sometimes they'll be like, somebody will say what the scent description is because they've warmed it or whatever. So I usually try to do that, but for some reason the site was down and I couldn't see the list, or I don't know what was going on. Something where I couldn't see like what the scents were. And I kindly asked her, and she took the time to answer like write down 6 or 7 scent descriptions for me. So I thank her for that in advance, because yeah, that was just really nice of her to do that. She was probably busy, and I was like, I don't know the scent notes. Okay, so the first thing I have is, and also her labels are really pretty. Oh yeah, that is Southeast Missouri, so SEMO. Okay, so this is Velvet Sugar type, and one of my sweet, I don't like calling you followers or subscribers. I don't know, like I'm not sure what to call y'all, but I don't like calling you guys followers, subscribers, that kind of thing. So I'll just say people. One of you guys commented that Velvet Sugar was a Bath & Body Works body care item, that it was never in a candle. So thank you for letting me know that. I hauled something similar in another video, and I was asking where Velvet Sugar came from. So thank you for that. So this, I don't know the exact scent description for, but if you're familiar with Bath & Body, this seems to be making the rounds lately in the vendors groups as well. And so this just, I mean, this smells to me like let me think. It's, what scent am I thinking of? It's like It's like a sweet sugar scent, of course, but it's kind of got a little bit of like a floral, like a sweet girly floral scent going on. Maybe like a little bit of fruit, a little bit of floral, mostly sweet though. So I love her shapes. Her shapes are really unique to her business as well, which I really appreciate. So that one smells really good. I don't have any complaints with Velvet Sugar. This one, you guys are probably gonna laugh. This is Game Type and Fresh Picked Strawberry. This is what kind of made me want to go in and place the order. Plus she has these cute little washboards that when I first saw them, I thought they were shutters. And I guess they kind of could be if you took the little stands off, but they're washboards. That smells really good. So that is that. It's just Gain and Fresh Picked Strawberries. It's not like a super unique scent, but like when you warm it, I just fell in love with the scent throw on this. Like I very rarely, like as much wax as I warm, there are very few things that are like my favorites. Like there are things that I would be like, yeah, I might repurchase this. But like overall in the grand scheme of things, if I warm 20 things in a week, there's probably about 4 or 5 that I would definitely like repurchase out of those 20. So yeah, it's rare for me to like find something that I love. Okay, I don't have scent descriptions, but I'm gonna try to remember a little bit. So Date Night, which I think was like a love spell. Let's see. I thought maybe it might be on here. Love spell and like a cotton and maybe pink chiffon, or I don't know. Let's see, this one, yeah, this one has Love Spell in it. This one's really pretty. This one's really nice. This does smell like something you would wear, like a perfume you would wear on a date night. It's just got that sweet Love Spell scent, and then there's some other things going on in there, but I'm not 100% sure. That one is good. I like that one. There's only one that I don't like in this order, and it's probably just my own fault because I don't know my laundry scents well enough, so... This one, oh yeah, this is it right here. This is Cuddle Up, and got some blue washboards with white hearts. So Cuddle Up has, I think, a little bit of floral. I feel like this is some sort of laundry dupe that everyone has. Yeah, okay, yeah. Somebody has sent this to me before because I've gotten this from someone before and I cannot do it. I just can't. It's that laundry scent. You know, I might go like private message her and ask her, you know, just in case she doesn't want to share in the group. But I need to know what this is because I need to avoid it in the future. It's not a bad scent. It's just one that I can't do because I find when I warm it, it's very floral. Yeah, I think I got this from another vendor and I think it was called like Fresh Linen. You know what? I'm going to have to pull that clamshell and see if it smells like this. I don't know. Either that I can like Google it and see. But for some reason, it's either Fresh Linen or some sort of linen. And I usually love like linen scents, but if they have too much floral in them or a certain floral, I cannot do them. I love black raspberry vanilla, so I just thought I'd try this one. This is black raspberry, marshmallow, and waffle cone. And she's got some tulips. This one's really good. This is a nice addition to black raspberry vanilla, adding the marshmallow and waffle cone. I'm not getting a great like scent of waffle cone in here. I love waffle cone, so I kind of wish that one was a little bit stronger, but it's just like a toned down black raspberry vanilla. And you know, these, I think these are probably cured. I mean, not cured because I think she pours like weekly. So these are probably, oh yeah, here we go. Poured on 412, duh. Okay. But yeah, so they probably need a little bit of time to cure and it might come out a little bit more. I wanted to try some of her bakery. This is cinnamon sugar donut and butter cookie. I love like any kind of cookie scent. I love trying different ones because I have had some in the past that I don't love, and then I have some that I absolutely love. Oh, and this one is nice. This one definitely has, it's like bakery. Let's see. What was I going to say? It has a fall scent to it. It's got that, you know, cinnamon sugar donut reminds me of fall anyways. But this one with the butter cookie added into it is so good. I love that. I bet this one warming is going to be great. Sorry, that was a little dramatic. You guys know what I mean. It just smells really good. I like those kind of scents. The next one I got is brown sugar cookie dough. I have been obsessed with brown sugar. My friend Tara on her YouTube channel, at some point she had mentioned that she liked brown sugar. And I was like, you know what? I have a bunch of brown sugar from another vendor. And I was like, I need to, you know, go pull it out and see. And I find that I really like brown sugar mixed with a lot of bakery scents. Oh, and that is really, really good, especially with sugar cookie dough, because I don't love sugar cookie dough by itself, but with the brown sugar, just makes it all that much better. So, all that much better. Okay, great grammar. It's early. It's like, what's today? Thursday. I have a ton of stuff to be doing, and I'm like, not doing it, obviously. Also, the other thing is she wrapped everything in this pink paper, and she put a sticker on it, like that looks like that. And everything was wrapped like a little present. It was super cute presentation. I love that. I'll get to the samples here. I want you guys to see the samples because some of the samples are really great. This I found in a little bag. This is Zen Garden and white linen. I knew when I saw Zen Garden, I was like, oh, and white linen. I was like, yes. And this smells freaking amazing. This is like, this is right up my alley as far as clean, fresh scents. Oh, I hope I love this as much as it smells. You guys know sometimes on cold things can smell amazing, and then you get them in the warmer and you're like, oh crap, you have to turn it off because it's just so like overpowering. This could go either way. This could be one of those that I just like smelling out of the bag, and you know, that I put as like an air freshener. Like I'll put it out on the counter or something, but oh, that one smells so good. I hope that it does well for me on warm. That it's not overpowering, because it is really strong in that bag. And I think Zen Garden is probably a scented oil that a few vendors use, because I have had Zen Garden before and I do like it. Sasha sent me something, I'm trying to think, that was kind of like a similar to Zen Garden, and I loved the scent on cold, but when I warmed it, woo, it was like, and that's a good example, something she sent me, and I was like, holy crap, I can't do this on warm, but I loved it on cold. I could sniff it all day. So all right, let me show you guys, let me find the one. This one, okay, so this is the samples. So that was my order that I placed. She sent a ton of samples, and that rolling pin, how cute. So this one is the one that like kind of like was like, woo, this is interesting. Cashmere and cocoa butter. Now I don't like cashmere on its own. I feel like cashmere is one of those scents that you either love or hate. You have to kind of have a nose for cashmere. I feel like the cashmere scented oil is pretty, what's the word? It's I don't want to say thick because that's not like the right word, but it's definitely got some floral notes in it that you have to like in order to enjoy it. Something about this mixed with the cocoa butter, it's such a unique like combination that it almost makes me kind of like cashmere. I don't know, mixed with that cocoa butter, it just gives it something a little bit different. And I feel like if you didn't love cashmere and you mixed it with something like this, that you could actually like do it. I think cashmere on its own, I cannot do. I believe I've had a cashmere at some point in my life and can't do it. Okay, this is, she sent some pink sugar, love spell, and cotton. I'm kind of coming around to pink sugar again. Now, I'm not going to go crazy with pink sugar because it's still not my 100% favorite. When I first got into vendor wax, anything that had pink sugar in it, I was all over it. So this one is pretty strong on the love spell, which I do like. And I get a nice hint of the cotton in there. I'm not smelling the pink sugar too strongly, which is fine with me because, you know, I like to keep my pink sugars pretty light. The next one here is Downtown Bakery, and this one was like a flashback for me. Someone has had this oil before in my life. Oh, okay, somebody has had this zucchini bread before. You know what? Huh, that's very strange. I'm gonna have to make a little note of this. Or is this blackberry jam butter cookie? Someone has this exact same blackberry jam butter cookie oil. because this is like bringing back like some of my first orders that I ever made in vendor wax to me. Yeah, I think this is blackberry jam butter cookie. That's what it smells like. Downtown Bakery. I don't know. That might be right or wrong. I'm not sure. The next one I have is Ocean Breeze and Clean Cotton. Like I said, she was very generous with the samples. I love that because I feel like samples, you know, you can kind of throw in your warmer and kind of test out, see how you like the scent. This is very pretty. Clean Cotton sometimes on its own can be very heavy, but when it's mixed, it's very nice. I get a nice Ocean Breeze and a nice Clean Cotton. It's like 50-50 in there to me. Not overpowering on either note, which is nice. The next thing I have is Baby Soft, and it comes in a little scent shot cup. Now, I was having trouble smelling these. Now, let me pull them out because, oh, okay, now I can smell a little better. This just smells like a baby powder to me. Not 100% sure what this might be, but the scent shot cups are a little light, so I don't know. They might have just been poured. King and Queen. And let's see. Okay, no idea. It smells good. I can't pick anything up though, like that's sticking out to me. So I'm sure there's a scent description if you are curious as to what King and Queen was that you could find. Okay, so that is my order. One thing also that I like to do too is I just like to order a few things from new vendors just to kind of try it out and see. Like I tried to try a range of scents, like bakery, a little bit of like the Clean Laundry, some of her custom like blends, and go from there just to kind of see, you know, how the vendor is, what you might like, that kind of thing, you know. So yeah, that is it, you guys. If you have ordered from this vendor, let me know. I know I've seen her stuff around on YouTube. The owner seems very nice. She did a live video in her group before the restock and was asking like what her customers wanted, which I thought was so important. Like I just watched that video and I was like, you know, that's like, it made me want to order from her more. I was like, that is so nice that she's just coming on and saying, you know, what would you guys like to see? Like, what would you guys like me to change? You know, I just thought that was nice that, you know, she was giving that open communication of feedback from her customers. Because, you know, some vendors, you can't, there's no feedback. You know, you can't express, you know, well, I don't even know where I'm going with that, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Check out her Facebook group. She does restocks weekly, I think. As far as I can tell, it looks like she was doing, you know, pouring things for like a weekly restock type of deal. So yeah, definitely check her out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.